why you're here, Rick.
I'm not a philosophy professor. My name is Rick Bennett. I'm the chair of the business department, and I work with Dr. Rios and Tom McKay in trying to, and basically, through their good efforts in getting this whole thing put together.
I'm Karen Edwards. I'm the Dean of Students here at the college. I oversee the areas of admissions and registration and transfer services.
I'm Christine Langeth. I'm the registrar. I'm happy to be here.
I'm Kathleen Gray. I'm one of the counselors on the staff here, and I'm involved in transfer and getting the word out to students.
I'm Tracy Rosine. I'm public relations and graphic design. I'm Janice Steinhagen. I'm a reporter for the Reminder News.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm Andrea Keating, and I'm the academic dean at the college.
I'm Andrea Kovacs, and I am vice president for marketing at the college. And I am especially excited because I'm a Norwich and Ledyard native. And I could name about 20 of the students you currently have enrolled here at Three Rivers. So I'm very excited about this.
Give us 20 more.
I can do that.
I'm Irene Rios. I'm the dean of Albertus Magnus College.
Nilvio Perez, Director of Admission for the traditional age population.
Amy Brosick, I'm the Associate Director of Admissions here at Three Rivers, and I'm very excited to be able to go out and share this new program with our students.
I'm Christina Palazzolo. I work in the adult program at Albertus Magnus College, and I'm looking forward to working with students to get them enrolled and transferring over.
And I'm Tom O'Shea. I'm the Director of Enrollment for the evening undergraduate and graduate programs at Albertus.
Thank you. I would like to have, I'm sorry, you should tell me who you are. We have this wonderful sense of,
we have this sense of synergy.
even use the same words. Right off the bat, I don't want to skip around you, but I thought maybe a dialogue between the people who put this together for us might be helpful.
Well, actually, this started out, I'm not sure who contacted who over a period of time, but what our goal was is to try and work out something that is part of the strategy of the college, is to open doors for students who get that associate's degree to move on and complete the bachelor's degree. And when I heard from Albertus Magnus and we started talking, they have a very unique program, there's New Dimensions, which is very much in keeping really with modern thought on the new paradigms in education of trying to find new ways and better ways to get people the education that they need in order to advance in society. And so Dr. Rios, I'd ask you to just give a quick overview of the New Dimensions program in order for people to get a better understanding.
Thank you, Professor Bennett. About a year ago, I think we started our discussions, and we're very pleased to be here because we offer another option for working adults. And the option is New Dimensions, and the option is a baccalaureate degree in business management for working adults. And I'll say I stand on the shoulders of our president, Dr. McNamara, who really put this program together and was a pioneer in adult ed many, many years ago at Albertus. So we continue our mission of looking for and offering to students an alternative way to complete their degree. So for the working adults at Three Rivers out here in Norwich, we have worked together, Professor Bennett and I, to start with the business programs. Your business programs articulate so very well with our business management baccalaureate degree. So we started there, and we ended at looking at all of the programs that all of your students, traditional and adult students, could maybe benefit from or be interested in at Albertus. We have traditional programs, we have the adult degree, accelerated degree program, and that will be offered here on site. We still have to work out some of those details, but Professor Bennett thought that would be great. We loved it. We're doing this up at Asnuntuck now in Enfield and at Housatonic in Bridgeport. Yes, in Bridgeport. And we're absolutely sure that here in Norwich, the working adult student could find benefit to take one course at a time for 5 to 6 weeks, take it in a sequential fashion where they never stop. They go from one course to the next, we start the program anytime there are at least 10 to 14 students interested. And students, working adult students with many responsibilities, focusing on one course at a time is a godsend to them because they can still make progress toward their degree and still deal with working and families and responsibilities. So it works very, very well, and we've been very successful for over 16 years doing this at Albertus. I just stand on the shoulders of all of the people before me. So our discussions led to, we could be here for New Dimensions, or your advisors here at Three Rivers could help students understand our more traditional programs for students who want to come and live on campus or attend at our Prospect Street campus. Excuse me, I'm getting a terrible sore throat. So that is what we started doing, and today is the culmination of all of our efforts. So if you have any particular questions, thank you so much, over anything that maybe I didn't cover. So that's about it.
A couple of things I'd like to add to that is that as we began talking, a couple of things that emerged was Albertus Magnus has an ongoing relationship with both the Mohegan Tribe and with the Mohegan Casino, and that they have been using some of their facilities in order to hold some classes, and that by having this facility here, that this would help us also to help with the community at large dealing with Mohegan and with the tribe by making our facilities more available to them and getting more of an interaction with those two entities within our own community as well.
And if I could add one thing, we did put detail together about how the degree programs at Three Rivers articulate to our degree programs. We didn't bring that with us today, but as we have opportunities to come and meet with the advisors, and those of you who meet with the students one-on-one, you know how important that is. You can share with students this opportunity or this option for them to consider.
So for the hard question.
Okay.
It would appear to me that, and I think I've heard that graduates will be accepted into the junior level. And with our best of friends in the four-year school, we're getting a little bit of pushback on whether that English 202 or whatever the numbers are was good enough. And we have wonderful faculty here. It wouldn't be here. Those kinds of discretions concern me about a graduate. Are there any ways in which you might expect that, not that you push back that way, but that they will be accepted as a junior into your program? And I looked at some of the courses as you've listed them, as I have them now. I hope that they're fairly accurate.
Is 202 included on that? 202 should be included on
I
or that entry level English. I'll look at the detail again.
And I simply made that up because I was trying to, the humanities elective is in there, but I worked so hard for the clarity going in is what I'm saying to you.
Absolutely.
I want to.
202 is here.
Wonderful.
Let me assure you that we accepted all 63 credits, and without the detail in front of me, I hesitate to say 99.9% sure. We accepted all 63 of your credits into our degree program. And by virtue of the agreement, if students are deficit any courses because they couldn't transfer them over because they didn't pass them or whatever, and they should have because it's part, right, the GPA matters, but the degree matters. We allow students to take courses here at their home college so they can save time and energy and money, and we'll accept up to 9 credits transferring back to us in addition to the 63. So that was an agreement that we took to our faculty, and the faculty did vote on that. So we're very open to look at all that we can do for your students, and we did accept all 63 credits.
It's actually, I think, a statement as to both institutions that when we looked at it, how closely we were able to link everything together. And I think that that is a good indicator as to the quality of education with respect to both institutions. And gee, when you get two independent institutions sit down and say, yeah, that's what is necessary, and they just dovetail together so well, that I think that that's a very positive statement.
I think that's exactly what I was looking to hear. And I did see the courses here, just saying that you're having some students come back and say, that professor didn't accept my course here. So-
Well, but that wasn't at Albertus, though, was it?
Oh, absolutely
Oh,
not.
okay.
No, no, no. And what I'm trying to do is to be able to say that's been one of the places that we have found a little pushback.
It might be important for you to know also that we are believers at Albertus in academic advising, in good academic advising. And every one of our students at the undergraduate level and graduate level in every degree program has a personally assigned academic advisor here. Our students here will have a personal academic advisor as well. So if there's ever any question about what we did evaluate and what we did accept, we have someone who could act on it and move it forward to me, and we can solve it with Professor Bennett. So we have the mechanisms in place to help students move forward in case there's any question going forward.
Good. And I guess the same kind of bridge that I look for when I reach out at the high school level, same kind of bridge we need when we move them on to the four-year, the baccalaureate level. So that's the reason I raised that.
Grace, would you tell our people from Albertus about your wonderful middle college experiment that you're getting involved? This is very, very exciting.
And this is now official. We have had this past year over 1,100 high school students who receive college credit for taking class, but they're at their high school doing that, and that's why that's right. Point said. And now we will have a middle college here. Watch my academic dean's face and prepare for resuscitation. We will have that happening here on August 27th. We will have a middle college here, which means the junior and senior year high school students will be here. This will be the inaugural year, so we're looking to invite 30 11th graders here to start to finish the high school and start their college. As I was saying, the first remark was we give out college credit, but now we're going to bring it here on campus and do it systematically with what is called the middle college, Three Rivers Middle College, will be the name of it. And we'll start over in a little place in the part of this campus, and eventually they'll have a building, because that's a part of it too. I'm so excited about that, because every way I think about American education, it's got to start in the 3rd grade at the latest. And so I'm not going to the 3rd grade, I'm afraid of young children. But if I can help in the process and get students onto the platform, that they can come in and see themselves in the college environment and see themselves with further education, that they can go any place they want to. So I'm very pleased with that, and you're the bridge to the other side.
It's so remarkable, the creativity of this type of program, though, because so many times you hear people say that the senior year in high school was almost wasted, especially that 2nd semester. And if you think about it, those youngsters, and they're still youngsters when they're in high school, even though they don't think sometimes that they are, but then they can really start in earnest on a college experience with actual academic credit.
Yes.
And it's very, very impressive. I congratulate you on that idea. I hope it spreads across the state.
I'm very excited about it. We've worked on it for many, many years now, so when it came out, it just suddenly bloomed.
I think one of the things about the cohort model at Albertus Magnus is that, it's one student at a time, and the cohorts come together, and there is, generally speaking, not 100% of the time, as I'm sure Irene could tell you, but the cohorts people come together and they work in teams, as so many businesses want people to work in teams these days, and they complete their projects, their educational effort in a way that creates kind of community, which is an important part of our mission and spirit as well. So we found it to be very successful over the 16-year period.
I'm excited that we're going to be involved and we'll be
We're excited
partnering around some students. I want to thank Rick for bringing us to this point. And thank you very much. President McNamara, do you want to say some other remarks?
Just that I think that this opportunity for us to come together and to reflect with one another about what higher education really does do for students and for their families. And when we say students and their families, we mean not only, students and their parents, but in our case, here at Three Rivers and certainly at Albertus Magnus in our evening division, it's students, their significant others, their children, and sometimes grandparents even are involved in taking courses at the college.
Mm-hmm.
And so that makes it makes a huge contribution to society when people complete that education that they didn't have a chance to complete maybe many years ago. So, and we recognize that in today's world, where money is very tight and where the economy is showing some tiny signs of moving forward, but then it slips back, these educational institutions of ours, we must really help our students to become their best selves. And that implies not only the traditional day program at Albertus, the four-year college, but it certainly does affect the evening division as well. We always say that our delivery of service is what has really enabled the college over these last 16 years to serve students more effectively. Something community colleges have known a lot about for a very long time, and we finally gotten it. So, thank you very much for having us here today.
Well, it's certainly our pleasure. Would this be the right time to put our signatures on a page?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
thank you so
We
much.
serve a lifelong.
Thank you.